started Rolling in Faith in 2018 as a blog discussing my experience as a disabled person and the intersectionality of disability in the church and how I could see ways in which churches weren't doing their best to bring in people with disabilities. And I wrote those blogs for about a year before people started reaching out to me and talking about how like they just didn't feel welcome in church or in school or anywhere, like whether it be their children with disabilities, their adult children, whatever. And so it came to a point where I felt like I could just keep talking about this and say, oh, we need to be nicer to people with disabilities, and just, you know, go on and on and on and be another voice that's not really contributing, or I could contribute. And so that's where I started doing events and programming for people with disabilities.
It helps me being social and not depressed and stuff.
Yeah, same here.
And we can do a lot of stuff here instead of staying home.
Mm-hmm. Have you made a lot of friends through Rolling in Faith?
Yeah.
Can you tell me about your friends?
A lot of them are funny and encouraging and stuff.
Mm-hmm. So you feel like you have a core group of people around you?
Yeah.
Rolling Faith is, just a fantastic group. The activities that they offer are just what he needs, because he's out of high school now, and so there's not as much extracurricular activities that are available. So having a group to come to with people that love him, obviously, is so much fun. I think the group is just one thing I have found with, or can say about Rolling in Faith, is everything. Every time I come here or Adam does an event, I just feel like the love, basically.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like it's just the love. It's just so obvious. And I think he just feels very loved being part of this group. So I just feel very lucky that we found it.
Being a part of a group is, what I like about it is I always want to volunteer here, and it's fun, and I like seeing the campers and how they smile and stuff.
I think what made me start doing this was obviously that need, but being disabled myself and growing up with two cousins with intellectual disabilities really showed me that there's a need for programs like this in the community and that they're not being reached. And once they get to a certain age, it's really hard for people with intellectual disabilities especially to be brought in and accepted. And when they go into their schools or wherever their social setting might be, whether it be church, school, or whatever, sometimes they're not accepted the way that they should be, and that creates a lot of loneliness and depression for the whole family.
First off, I would say that I didn't fully understand what Hadley was doing or what the point was. I kind of did, but after I've seen the participants, and seeing Hadley's passion, and talking to Karen, and that's when I understood the need. After the kids get out of high school, they really go back to their caregiver, and that's it. So they need to be able to function like everybody else in society that goes out and does things,